Welcome to another episode Deck Profile Quest. I'm your host, Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. And today, at this moment, at this time, we are going over my Link Spam deck. We're going over my Link Spam deck, folks. And yeah, for those of you who are Yugi boomers, basically Link monsters, they're like tribute summons. They're like tribute summons you perform from the extra deck to like one specific zone that exists in between the two monster zones, in between your monster zones. It's like Link monsters are just tribute summons from the extra deck that you can only perform to the extra monster zone, one of the other extra monster zones. So yeah, if you're new to Link monsters, it's like Link monsters are basically tribute summons from the deck, from the extra deck. And yeah, and the downward pointing arrows that lets you summon more Link monsters to your main monster zones. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into this deck. It's me explaining. That is me explaining Link monsters. So yeah, let's go into the extra. Let's start off with the extra deck first. We got Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax, Firewall Dragon, Topologic Bomber Dragon. That's for our Link 4s. We got Decode Talker Heat Soul. And I just gotta say right now, I like the shine. I like shiny cards. I like the shiny cards. I like shiny. We got Fire Phoenix Adagnister, Detonate Deleter, Shooting Code Talker Inverted, Code Talker, and we got Link Disciple, Salamangreat Almirage, 2 copies of Lingaribo, and we got Firewall Saber Dragon. But no, yeah. If you're a Yugi boomer, it's like Link monsters are tribute summons from the extra deck. There, I just saved you a whole bunch of minutes. Explaining Link monsters. And if they got like the downward, and you can summon more Link monsters to the arrows pointing downward. You can summon more to the main monster zones that these point downwards to. They're like that. Except for this blows up monsters summoned to the zones. But yeah. And yeah. This deck formerly used to be my Code Talker Salamangreat deck, but then I decided to look up other Link Spam decks, and I found some common cards in my collection, and yeah. So for the main deck, we got Dual Assembworm, Replicard Lad. 3 copies of Parallel Exceed. 2 copies of Code Generator. 3 copies of Clock Wyvern. 2 copies of Code Exporter. 2 copies of Link Slayer. It's like, yeah, it's only at 2 because I only have 2 copies of Link Slayer. We got Backup Adagnister, 3 copies of Backup Secretary, Firewall Guardian, Dotscaper, Link Extra Flyer, Lockout Gardena, Sea Archive, Mathmech Sigma, and 3 copies of Mathmech Diameter, and 1 copy of Effect Veiler for the main deck. So yeah, basically when building this deck, I looked up a whole bunch of Link spam decks, and I decided, oh, these cards do this and that, and yeah. Yeah, this card is a newer card here. Basically, you can banish one other level 7 or higher monster from your hand. Special summon this card from your hand. You can target 1 face-up monster you control. Special summon 1 monster from your deck with a different name that has 2 or more of the same level, attack, and/or defense, but it cannot activate its effects this turn. So, yeah. Anyway. But no, yeah. Alright, for the spell card lineup, we got 1 copy of Monster Reborn, 3 copies of Foolish Burial, 1 copy of Book of Eclipse. Fun fact about Link monsters. They can't do face down defense position. Fun fact. Do with that information what you will. We got Forbidden Chalice, Called by the Grave, Lightning Vortex. It's like, yeah, some of these cards, it's like, yeah, let me see here. When this card is normal, yeah, Mathmech Diameter, it's like, when this card is normal summon, you can target 1 level 4 Cyberse monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it cannot activate its effects. So, we got a Mathmech Diameter, a level 4 Cyberse monster, which you do have. You can basically play that, and yeah, you're not losing any advantage. We got Cosmic Cyclone for back row removal. It's like, we got 3 copies of Cynic Codec. If a Code Talker monster is special summoned from the extra deck to your field, you can target 1 of those monsters. Add 1 Cyberse monster with the same attribute from your deck to your hand. Also, you can special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Cyberse monsters. No problem. If this card leaves the field, you cannot add other monsters with that same attribute to your hand by the effective Cynic Codec this turn. And you can only activate the effective Cynic Codec once per chain. So, yeah. Basically, we got light, water, Yeah, we got dark, light, water, fire, dark again. Oh yeah. So yeah, I know what you're saying. It's like no 3 copies of Cynek mining. I know what some of you are gonna say. It's like no copies of Cynek mining. It's like I look through my bulk and I look through my bulk and it's like I don't have any copies of Cynek mining. So before you comment on the video, it's like, yeah, I don't have any copies of Cynek mining in my bulk. But yeah. And all these cards are double sleeved. Double sleeved in order to protect the main sleeve. And we got for the trap lineup, Gravity Bind, Cynet Cascade, 3 copies of Cynet Regression. Alright, and next for the side deck, we got Fire Prison, Cynet Universe, Cynet Swarm, Terraforming. Should be main deck, but I don't have the extra copies. We got Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Battle Fader, 3 copies of Angel Statue, Azaroon, Liberator Iato, Artifact Lancia. Basically, this stops your opponent from banishing cards. So it's like a reverse dimension shifter. And we got Dimensional Fissure and 3 copies of Triple Tactics Thrust. For the side deck. I know what some of you are saying. It's like no copies of Ash Blossom or Effect Veiler, or only 1 copy of Effect Veiler. It's like, and or no Infinite Imperm. It's like no Kaijus. It's like, well, it's what I have available to me. This is casual deck. I'm not sure how well it will play, but yeah, it's very, very spammy. It's a very spammy deck. So yeah. Anyway, this is my Link spam deck. I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah. Keep your stick on the ice and your cards on the table. And peace out.